Hola, hello, how you doing? Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys? I hope you are doing well. I hope that things are going well for you and things are only getting better. I should say grand risings because we are in the AM now, and I'm sure that we'll be well into the AM by the time anyone watches this video. So I'm gonna get right at it and get started quickly. You have the Death card, Scorpio energy. You have the Moon card, Pisces/Cancer energy. And you have the Devil, that's Capricorn energy. Okay, this is like a powerful combo of cards. It kind of sent me reeling when I first saw them because I feel like the Devil comes out, which is like addictions or weaknesses or temptations or just, bad habits, so to speak. But then the Moon comes out, and that means something is either hidden or going to be illuminated, something that's about to come out, something that was hidden or something that still is hidden. And then the Death card comes, and I'm like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. But I wasn't feeling that it was in the negative. So, of course, I asked my handy dandy combination card calculator, who says, in a tarot reading, the Devil, the Moon, and Death cards together suggest a profound transformation, often ending a cycle of self-destructive behaviors or a relationship that is toxic or unfulfilling. This combination can indicate the end of a dark period or a release from chains of addiction, self-doubt, or illusion. The Devil represents addiction, self-enslavement, and being bound to negative patterns or behaviors. It can also symbolize a lack of freedom and a sense of being controlled by external forces or circumstances. The Moon, though, it signifies illusions, deception, hidden agendas, and uncertainty. It can also represent the subconscious or intuition and the need to face fears and anxieties. The Death card represents endings, transformations, and the shedding of old ways. It can signify a release from a difficult situation or a major life change. Together, these cards suggest the end of destruction or an end of destructive cycle. The Devil's influence is being released through the transformative power of death. So, facing hidden truths. The Moon can reveal hidden fears, secrets, or illusions that are preventing progress. Emergence into a new phase. The Death card signifies the end of one phase and the beginning of a new one, possibly free from the chains of the Devil. Need for release and transformation. This reading implores that you face your fears, that you confront your addictions, and that you shed old ways to make way for a fresh start. In essence, the combination of these cards suggests a powerful time of change and release. It's time to face your fears, confront your addictions, and shed the old ways to make way for a new beginning. Profound 333 on my time clock. All right, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Knight of Swords. You have the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, it refers to harvest and rewards, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. You have the High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, mostly intuition, but yeah. Two of Pentacles is about balancing. You may have been balancing resources, or it also talks about flexibility or adaptability. The Knight of Wands is an impulsive, immature, hot-tempered, rebellious, and charming individual. The Hermit is about self-reflection, introspection, and solitude. The Knight of Swords is an assertive, impatient, direct and daring, ambitious, and motivated individual. The King of Wands is full of leadership and visions, bold and daring, has a huge ego, but very optimistic. The Seven of Cups is about choices, indecisions, opportunity, some fantasy and illusions. And finally, the Two of Cups, which is your soulmate, unity, close bond, or spiritual connection. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, guys, is you are waiting on some type of results or growth. You're trying to be patient. The progress has been slow. You've been planning, not too much focus though, but you're planning. You are finally tapping into your subconscious, into that hidden realm with that intuition. That's why that High Priestess is there, bringing out the intuitive aspects of you. And it's causing you to try to find some balance. Okay, you're trying to balance, and if you're trying to balance spiritually or internally, that same balance will affect every aspect of your life. So you're probably trying to balance finances. You're probably trying to balance your time management. You're probably trying to balance a whole lot of stuff. Okay, but you showing up as the Knight of Wands are impulsive. You're a little bit immature, hot-tempered. You're definitely rebellious, and you're quite charming. You need to turn into the Hermit, okay? Meaning you need to stop and sit still for a minute. Like literally sit still with yourself. Perhaps you could do this in the shower, in the bath or tub, something where you have you time, just you. Sit down and be still, like literally be still. Stop thinking, stop talking, stop all that self-chatter in your head, shut it out, calm it down, and sit still for a few minutes. Literally, just breathe. Then self-reflect. Look at what needs to be improved within you. Look at the things and be truthful with yourself and honest with yourself, because you are at a crossroads here. This is like a very huge thing that's happening with you. So you need to really take it all in. Okay, so if this has not occurred, if you have not gone into hermit mode yet, you will, because this is big. This is huge. Okay, this type of change. I think that you're going to come out on the other side. A man, like where you went into it a boy, you come out a man. If you're a woman, you went into it a little girl and you come out a woman. You get what I'm saying? Nonetheless, you have this Knight of Swords coming towards you as well. They're assertive. They are also impatient, but they're direct and daring, and they're ambitious and motivated. And they're coming towards you, who is now showing up as the king. Instead of the Knight of Wands, you're now the King of Wands. And your vision is clearer. You are bold and you are daring. Your ego is even bigger, if it could possibly get any bigger. But you are more optimistic than you've probably ever been. Which leads you to this Seven of Cups moment, this choice, this indecision. There's some opportunities here, but you have been looking at everything through fantasy and illusion eyes, like rose-colored glasses, or the thing is, everything's off. You've seen everything at a glance or a lean, or without all the full light being shined upon it. So you have choices and decisions to make, but because you are realizing at this point that you have been looking at things through rose-colored glasses, or whatever you want to call it, hopefully you're going to be at a point of indecision, and you're going to have to overcome that, because a decision must be made. It's good that you want to think about it, and you're trying to think everything through, run it through, go, this and that, your little checklist that you go through. But it's unnecessary. You need to make a decision from your heart and from within, like a feeling, versus all the thought out facts that you think that you have acquired. This is something that is internal. It is very much so about you and no one else but you, because no one else can help you to make the changes that are necessary to be made. That comes with this, the end of an addiction or the end of a toxic situation. Okay? So in order for that to happen, you have got to tap into your inner thoughts, your intuitive, your subconscious, your inside self. You know what I mean? You've got to, because that's where the key lies to kill this toxic energy that you have surrounded yourself in. Addiction or some type of a habit that is not good for you. You need to do this, okay? On the end, you come out with the Two of Cups. That's your soulmate. That's that unity. That's that close bond, a spiritual connection. Because you don't have to do this journey alone. Like I said, you've got this ambitious, motivated individual coming for you. Like, they're coming. They see that you need assistance with this, and they're going to be by your side. They may not like rush in and be like, hey, let's get rid of your addictions. No, they're not going to say that, but they're going to rush in because they know that you need help. They're seeing it. They're witnessing this. And they also see that you're trying, because at this point you're awake now. You know what's up. Okay? You know that it's going to take hard work, and you're going to have to put in that work, but you're going to come out the end a much better individual with minus an addiction, or minus this bad habit or this bad relationship, whatever it is that's toxic and addictive in your personality or in your environment, because it's very much so more than just your personality. This is talking about your life, period. You either have acquired a bad habit, or you are involved in a toxic relationship that has been ongoing that you refuse to let go of. Either or. Or could be a combination of both. Who knows? But these cards and the universe, the way everything's lined up, you're ready. You're ready to overcome that, to conquer it, and come out the other side. That is what I see. I will try to clarify this with these cards here and see if that is right, or if I'm close, because I know it. I feel it. This is very, very strong reading. If you are not an individual who is afflicted with some sort of bad habit or in a bad relationship, this is not your reading. This is not for you, because this is very clear to me. It is like screaming off the cards. Okay, so clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for my Scorpios. Okay, so the Queen of Wands comes out with that Seven of Pentacles. This is, again, that harvest and waiting for your ships to come in. You might have a spouse or a sibling or a mother, someone of feminine energy who's very courageous, who's very confident, who's independent, who's kind of a social butterfly, but very determined. Okay, this person has a lot of determination. And they're waiting with you for your harvest, for those things to come into play. Okay? Clarify the High Priestess for Scorpio, please. Spirit, clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess for my Scorpios, please. Clarify the High Priestess for Scorpio. Clarify the High Priestess, please, Spirit. Thank you. Now it's the Queen of Swords. Unbiased, clear boundaries, direct communication, independent. This is another individual that is around you or in your presence, female energy. Right now, so far, you have Sagittarius, you have Leo, you have Aries energy on the board, you have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy on the board as well. Okay. Clarify this Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Patience. Give the Temperance card next. This is about being patient, finding balance, moderation. Moderation being the key term there. Purpose, healing, and restoration. I also get the sense that someone has been like juggling. I don't know if it's the truth. I don't know if it's, you're juggling something. Probably to cover your addiction, whatever it is your addiction is. But I get this juggling act going on. It's hard to keep up with lies, I can tell you that. So, if that's part of your routine, might as well save the lies, because it's all about to blow up in your face. So quit juggling and quit struggling with an addiction. Set your mind to get it done. You're gonna do it, because these cards are all in favor of it. So if you let go of that, just know that you've got the universe on your side. So this is the best time to try. You also have the Empress card that's coming out here. Fertility, creativity, harmony, balance in relationships. So, yeah. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands. Vision, progress, expansion, opportunities, optimism. Like you're seeing things, you're trying to grow, or you're about to grow. So that's what's going on with this young Knight of Wands. Maturing. Clarify the Hermit, please, Spirit. Clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit card here? Clarify this Hermit, please, for Scorpio. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit, please, Spirit. Thank you. If the Sun, the Hermit is Virgo energy. The Sun is positivity, it's warmth, it's success, okay? So it's telling you, if you self-reflect, if you can if you can put yourself in a place of solitude for a little bit, you're gonna have a positive result. There's no way you can have anything other, okay? You're gonna have a positive result. The Sun is the best card in the deck, okay? I think that you have outside energies, people that have crossed over, your ancestors, your spirit team, your angels. They're all rooting for you. They're pulling for you. They're on your side. All you have to do is just put forth the energy. Let them know that that's what you want, and it will be done. So give it up. Let go of whatever it is that has been ailing you, please. Okay? So if the Knight of Cups coming out for the Knight of Swords, this is about creativity, but this is about romantic charm, beauty, imagination, and seeking balance again. And that's coming with that Knight of Swords, who is headed towards you who's in the middle of a transformation. Let's clarify the King of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, see? The Moon, just like how it came up there. Then the Scorpio card or the Death card comes. This is you, representative of you. What it's not, what you haven't been seeing, or what we couldn't see, is this illusion, the fear, the anxiety that you have. The subconscious is calling you. Your intuition is tugging. It's time to face your shadow, okay? It's time to face the negative aspects of yourself and free yourself from them, okay? That's what it's time to do. This King of Wands is a pretty good dude. Let's see. Clarify this Seven of Cups, please. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. Thank you. You have strength, okay? This is about inner strength, courage, compassion, influence, a little bit of gentleness, but mostly the inner strength and courage that you need in order to face this battle that you are silently battling, because you, I think, may have been in denial. Thank you. Yeah, I feel that strongly. That's what the illusion, seeing things through rose-colored glasses, as I said. No, that's your denial of your addiction, of your habit, of the toxicity relationship you're in, or whichever one applies to you. That's you not seeing it, but you see it now. You're very much so aware of it. Clarify. Can I have some more cards for the Seven of Cups, please? Is there anything else? I need to know about Seven of Cups for Scorpio, please. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. This says rest, recovery, temporary retreat, physical, mental healing. Okay, so it talks about that meditation, that time, that pause out, get right with yourself first. Okay, it's telling you to rest and recover, because this is going to be hard work. Okay, clarify the Two of Cups, please, Spirit. For Scorpio, clarify the Two of Cups, please. Why is the Two of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. You have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Remember, you started out as the Knight of Wands. Remember that? Four of Wands. This is about a celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, homecoming, home and family. Two of Cups is that soulmate card I was telling you about. Then you have the Knight of Wands, as I said, energetic, pursuit, his adventurous energy, passion, inspired action. I think you might be in pursuit of the Two of Cups, that soulmate, that give and take relationship. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Scorpio? One second, guys. Gotta get this card. Okay. This is about manifestation, financial opportunities, and skill development. Okay? So, manifest it, make it, bring it to light. You could do it. Okay? I have one more question. Is this reading about the end of an addiction for Scorpio? Is this thing about an end of an addiction for Scorpio? Yes. The yes card came out. See at the bottom it says yes. Yes. The second card came out, guess what? It also says yes. And the third card came out, and it also says yes. Oh, what? Was it four? Four cards. It also says yes. Okay. The cards today happen to be the Hermit and the Star. Let's go in the Fool. The Hermit card, again, that self, introspection, solitude, whatnot. And the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. The Star card is about wish fulfillment. And the Nine of Cups is also about wish fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to you, my dear Scorpio, the change is real, and it's coming very quickly because the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. It's moving very quickly. So I hope you're prepared to buckle down and make these changes. Okay? You have a blessing for prosperity. And you have a blessing from your ancestors. And I guess, this is a great time to have that type of blessing. I feel my ancestors with me right now as we speak. Okay. So you have this card here, Anchor. Oops, sorry, my light. Oops, my light's falling. I'm gonna try to fix it. Hold on one quick second, guys. There we go. Okay, you have Anchor. Hold it together. Getting a grip, heaviness, feeling chained up. You have Forbidden, love affair, temptations, flirting, giving into pleasure as in addictions. You have work on releasing your fears so it can manifest. Work on releasing your fears so it can manifest. Work on releasing your fears so they can manifest. You need to release those fears so that they can really go. And as you do that, so will the addiction. You understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? Please. Okay, this is a lucky situation. It looks like everything's good. But you might have legal matters coming up. Marriage license, perhaps, or divorce papers if you're married. Or you might be getting a lawyer for whatever reason. Okay? Or court case, speeding ticket, something. You have leaving, breaking the cycle, saying goodbye and moving on to better things. And that doesn't necessarily mean a person, like you're leaving a person. This could be that you're leaving the addiction. You get me? I know some of you are like, but I'm not addicted to anything. If you're not addicted, then you shouldn't have watched this. This is not for you. I said this is not your reading. This is for someone who is facing these types of challenges. Or you're in denial. I don't know which one. Either or. Your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever you're dreaming about, like your hopes and desires and dreams, you need to get a practical plan in together. And in that practical plan should be releasing addictions, okay? You have faith. You gotta have faith, okay? You got to have faith. You're lucky I'm not gonna sing it. You have Horus here. He's about stability and equilibrium, okay? You have the Panther spirit. You have reclaim your power. Well, you cannot reclaim power if you are shackled by an addiction. Azure, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Okay? Try to force yourself out of this addiction, though. Visualize success. This tells you to see yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome, because you will receive a positive outcome, my friend. I promise. You have ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds. Okay? Music, words, from both internal and external sources. So If it's in your mind, you might hear the sound, or it could be outside of you, but pay attention, because these messages are real answers to your prayers. There's messages being sent to you through music, through words. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right. You're on a spiritual quest. Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today. Make one soulful connection today, and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you will feel when you serve others. 555, change. Change happens outside of your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your faith, trust your path, and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Your affirmation is, I release all that no longer serves me, as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Embrace it. It's time. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every single stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger and am successful. Sorry, this ran a little bit late, guys. About 32 minutes in. I apologize for the length. If you stayed with me up until the end, I surely do appreciate you. I do. I thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me and getting the messages that I may or may not have for you, because sometimes the message isn't for you. So if this wasn't for you, I apologize, but maybe next time. But those of you that it does fit, comment below if you have anything to add. I would like you to please like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. I wish you light and love, my Scorpios. I do, and I believe in you. I have faith in you, and there's nothing you can't do if you don't put your mind and heart and soul into it. So, whatever this message may be for whom it may be, you'll know who you are. Please take the advice, okay? It's time for release. Love you. Take care, Scorpio. See you. Bye-bye.